And welcome back for another season of the OJHL tonight on your TV, Quinty. First up, the Trenton Golden Hawks and the Toronto Junior Canadians, a rematch of that thrilling 7-game series from round 2 of the Buckland Cup playoffs last year. The G-Hawks winning in 7 thrilling games. Two teams look a little different, and by a little I mean a lot, but both teams still very competitive, with the G-Hawks sitting as one of the best teams in Canada, 13-4 through the first 17 games this year, only losing once at home. Brock Ormond, Zach McGibbon with you here for our Your TV Quinty volunteer crew. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, you can hear us on Flow Hockey for those outside of the Quinty region. And Zach, we've been covering the team and following them throughout the first couple months of the season. G-Hawks looking very strong. They look very systematic. Derek Smith has them rolling 4 lines pretty consistently, but it's the top guys like Adam O'Mara, the returnee, the captain, getting it done on the offense for Trenton.
Yeah, absolutely. Ever since being named the captain for the Trenton Golden Hawks before this season, he was on a point-per-game streak in September. He was just electric on the ice and continues to lead by example. And as you mentioned, this is just a new-look Trenton Golden Hawks team. A new head coach in Derek Smith, a lot of former Wellington Dukes on this team as well. So the chemistry is already built in for this Golden Hawk squad. Plus, you add in some of the championship members from last year's Buckland Cup contending team, and this has been a strong team this season for the Trenton Golden Hawks.
Numbers only to his counterpart from last year's Buckland Cup Finals, Noah Pack, 167 goals against, and a save percentage of .942 with 4 shutouts already in the first quarter of the year. We are underway. Great to have you along with us here on Your TV Quinty, as well as Flow Hockey. Brock Ormond, Zach McGibbon here on behalf of our Your TV Quinty volunteer crew. Quick shot right off the bat and a sharp save by Branton, so he's tested early. The rebound ends up being kicked over to the near side boards. It's picked up again, fired from distance. Save made, rebound, cleared away again. Nice the OJHL.
That's right. The Buffalo Junior Sabres making their return to the OJHL, so it's great to see them make their return. And new to the league this year, the Leamington Flyers making their way into the OJHL. And it's been great to see the expansion going on. We had heard about talks last year about the league expanding, so it's great to see those two. One team coming back, the other team making a statement here coming from the GOJHL.
Malkasian, backhanded towards the net, flipped and deflected, and they score. The JRCs break open the scoring on 4-on-4 with 9:38 remaining, or rather 10:22 remaining, 9:38 into the game. And Toronto breaks up the play. You see it right there, and Zach, you called it. Their speed and their playmaking ability, after a good defensive stand at the other end, end up creating that whole sequence.
Yeah, able to send her out in front and got Bonesteel off his guard a little bit of a saucer backhand, and was able to just get the tip. Bonesteel wasn't expecting that, and that's that finesse we were talking about earlier, able to capitalize and finish on this 4-on-4, and the Junior Canadians able to get themselves the lead here, 1-0.
Kick back by Finch. Little John will cruise over to it. He's got some space to work with. He'll slap it, giving it away through the middle. Picked off. Brand just made a great save. Rebound, scores. Off the turnover, Matthew Lee goes top shelf off the initial missed opportunity. And for the St. Catharines native, he has evened the score on the power play, 1-1 with 7:25 left in the first. But that is a ghastly turnover by Little John, trying to go up the middle. And you know what they say, go up the middle and you get burned for it.
Yeah, absolutely. As they were trying to clear it out up at center, it was being able to be brought glove down right at center.
Right, one last chance coming here. Long fluttering shot, courtesy of Nichols. That one dipped on its way wide of the post. And Josh Brand had to really keep track of it as it went sailing underneath his mitt. 13-8, the shots in favor of the Trenton Golden Hawks, but the score even at 1 goal apiece thanks to Luca Graziano and Matthew Lee. Here, he'll chip it on. Matthew Lee, the goal scorer, getting shoved off it. Graziano and Lee with the markers in that pair. Another chance in tight, and what a save. Josh Branson with a highlight reel variety stop with the glove in tight on right at the tail end of the power play, as a matter of fact, and he is pretty confident after that, skating with his head held up.
Yeah, let's take a look at that save again, because that was a beauty. Able to get it down to O'Mara, and Branton was scrambling across, but he was able to find it. Wow, just a wicked glove save there from Branson. Able to stop it. That's just a tremendous save.
Evan Malkasian, and then lands right back onto the stick of O'Mara. He'll break free. O'Mara across the line. Drake shoots and scores. Adam O'Mara, top shelf, 15 on the year for the Robert Morris University commit, and he made it look so easy to step right in across the line very nonchalantly just leans back in that shooting position and launches a top shelf over the right shoulder of Branton, whizzing top corner to give Trenton a 2-1 lead, 4:09 into the period.
Yeah, just a beautiful touch there from O'Mara, and we've seen that all season long, able to find his spot, get it around the corner, and with some confidence as well in that shot, and that's why he's the captain of this Trenton Golden Hawks team, able to get this squad the lead.
Fournier, he'll throw it around back of the goal, traveling up to it and tossing one towards the goal. Wilson, Fournier scores. David Fournier has another one. Nice little pass by Wilson, and cutting in is Fournier undetected. He interjects his stick in there and deflects that hard charging pass home from Wilson just into that near side corner past Branton's left arm, and the Jayhawks have broke open a 2-goal lead now to make it 3-1.
Yeah, Fournier just found a seam and was able to get through, just snuck across and was able to tip it in, get it by Branton. Nobody was able to detect him on the Junior Canadian squad, and just like that, the Trenton Golden Hawks were able to get themselves. Yeah, upcoming, the Eastern Canada Cup Challenge being hosted here in Trenton. Nice couple of days ahead. The tickets are on sale. Get a $10 day pass, a $5 night pass, a $25 tournament pass. Going to be taking place the week of November the 13th. So looking forward to that.
Wilson gets upended at center. He's out of position now. Feathered out to the high slot. Shot right on save. Rebound. Bonesteel got a piece of it and it's in. Chris Soares with the goal, and the JRCs have cut into the deficit. Down to 1 now as the lead for Trenton is 3-2.
Yeah, it was just a good shot on from the Toronto Junior Canadians. As you mentioned, Bonesteel did have a piece of it. We see that opportunity earlier where it was just a scramble in front. We didn't know where the puck was. And then we see on the return here, the Junior Canadians able to take advantage of a loose puck. And Bonesteel was able to come across, but it just went off of him and trickled into the back of the net. And the Junior
Kuipers and McDowell is just going to take it and stand inside the near side corner. Just not want to take any chances whatsoever. Jayhawks will take this 1-goal lead into the break and run with it. 3-2 is the score after 40 minutes of play. Adam O'Mara, his 15th of the season. David Fournier also draws into the mix. But the JRC still not out of this yet. They end up scoring a little bit later on to tie the score, or to get the score back to within 1, I should say. Cross to McDowell. Cycled on forward, tipped in on the deflection by Nichols. Joint reaches it first, sends it out in front. Shot coming, scores! Ryan and Nichols from Barrett Joint from behind the net. He dishes it top shelf on Josh Branton right after that key penalty kill. Like we said, they needed to really get in those lanes, block the shots, and nip the time off of the penalty. They do so, and then they come in and start to swarm around, and eventually it ends up on the stick of Ryan Nichols, who pops it top shelf on that centering pass by Joint.
Yeah, and beautiful shot placement there as well from Nichols. He was able to find his shot.
And then turn the play right back up ice here for Toronto. Holding on to it, Bouchard. Handed off, Carafile. Walks to the middle, shoots right on, scores. Jordan Carafile snaps one through a bit of traffic. That was crowding out the net front on Ben Bonesteel with 4:53 left. Don't look away yet, it's a 1-goal game again.
Yeah, we've been saying that the Junior Canadians are keeping themselves in it, and this is why. Just aggressive going after Bonesteel, and Bonesteel just had too much traffic in front, as you mentioned. One too many Trenton Golden Hawks. He was not able to see it, and they were able to locate it, and Jordan Carafile able to bury it home. Now the Junior Canadians are within 1 here.
Yeah, Toronto's got the offensive down again. This one's got the distance. It hits the goalpost. Roach trying to rush after, that's Lee, and he gets shut down by Graziano. Trenton was inches away from putting this game to rest, and the JRCs get a second life. There's a shot blocked. Cobbled together, they score. And just like that, this game is tied as a result. How about that? 90 seconds left in regulation, and the JRCs even the score after the Golden Hawks on a long-distance Hail Mary from the other end hits the post on the left side. Graziano comes back, steals it away, puts it on the head, and away go the JRCs, and they end up scoring as a result. Jay Feldberg is going to get the tying goal, it looks like, as he was standing right there in that close slot.
Just trickled by Bonesteel, too. What a turn of events against the Trenton Golden Hawks. They were this close to capitalizing on that empty netter, and the Junior Canadians able to come all the way back and bury it home against Bonesteel. This game is now tied up at 4.
Whacked down on that long shot from Stanijevic, with Bonesteel keeping that out. But all of a sudden now this game has turned for the better for the JRCs after trailing by a couple goals a couple times, and end up scoring back-to-back to take this game to a tie here with 1:20 left. The shot coming in. I was just about to say, as a backhand try is going to get knocked off into the left wing corner. Got to say that certainly would help having guys like Tyler Pukakusa and Matt Wild, as Branton will throw that one off with the blocker. That try for Barrett Joint. Puck lobbed up into the rafters and then a play. Certainly would help having a guy like Matt Wild, 42 goals last year. Tyler Pukakusa, 105 points. Cooper Bertrand, the highest scoring defenseman last year with 63 points. Plus other guys like Howden B, Van Watershoot, Alex Lorenza as well, Michael Eftimowski and Hayden Heinrich on the back end. But as it turns out, they don't really need them because they got the guys here that can do the job. Right off the draw, scores! Owen Ireton, right off the face-off, he scores on a shot right along the ice. So that comeback effort from the JRCs gets quickly nixed. At least for now, Ireton with 59 seconds left sinks one home, and it's a 5-4 Trenton lead.
Right off the draw, the Trenton Golden Hawks needed it, and Ireton is able to wire it home, gets it by. Man, oh man, that was a key goal there. It seemed like we were going to head to overtime after the draw. Junior Canadians were able to claw their way back, but with less than a minute left here, Brock.
JRC's making a late change, 6 attackers on the ice. Face-off one, digging out, shot from an angle, steered off by Bonesteel. 5 seconds left, spin out to the side, they jam it through. Another chance in tight. Bonesteel get a chunk of it, and it's over. The Golden Hawks hang on by the skins of their teeth for a 5-4 victory here in our debut night on the OJHL tonight on your TV, Quinty, and on Flow Hockey. What a game and what an effort, what a win for the Trenton Golden Hawks, and it's one of those depth guys, Owen Ireton, that comes through as he takes a shot right off the draw and sinks it home. Again, another former GOJHLer doing the job well, and Zach, wow, quite the effort. We all have to catch our breath after that, but the G-Hawks improved to 14-4 on the season with their second consecutive victory here on home ice.
What a debut game here on your TV, Quinty. Bringing it right down to the end. It was just electric. A great way to showcase this Trenton Golden Hawks squad, able to come back from down and be able to get the lead and the win.
Yeah. Owen Ireton with the big sinking goal at the end there. As we take a look at our 3 stars, and third star Josh Branton for good reason. Even though he allowed 5 goals, it's not too often we say that when a goalie who allows 5 goals gets a star, but he was brilliant. 32 stops on the night of 37 shots. Teo Artichuk with a couple of assists in his second home game as a Golden Hawk. He is your second star, and then Ireton with the game winner. He is star number 1 for the Trenton Golden Hawks, and